everyone in Year 4, and this is your maths video for if you've got this booklet on Monday the 1st of March. Now we're going to start with a quick game of hit the button to get our brains thinking all about maths. It is our last week of home learning, so let's end it on a real high. Okay, so we'll do some times tables, and I think we'll practice our, let's go for fives. Are we ready? Okay. So 6 times 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Brilliant, that's 30. Okay, then we've got 8 times 5. Do you know the answer? Can you figure it out? 40. 10 times 5, we know that one really quick, really easy. It's 50. 8 times 5, we've just had that one. 1 times 5, again, a nice easy one. What's 1 times 5, Year 4? That's it. 11 times 5. 55, well done. We're super at these, Year 4. Keep going. 7 times 5. 35. 2 times 5. That's 10. 11 times 5, we've just had that one. 2 times 5, we've just had that one. 4 times 5, that's a new one for today. That's 20. 10 times 5, 50. Okay, so I want you to have a quick go and hit the button before you get started with today's learning. Now, last week we looked at shape and we finished all of our shape learning. Now we're going on to something new. And your learning question says, can I read and understand positional language? Now, positional language just tells you where something is. If it's to the left, if it's in the middle, or if it's to the right. Okay, so if it's left, middle, or right. And to help us with this, I've got some different pictures here, and I'm going to ask you to find me something that's either in the middle, the left or the right of something. So if I said, what's in the middle of bakery and toy shop, what's in the middle? So it's going to be the park. What's to the left, so this side of the post box? What's to the left of the post box? Okay, so the taxi rank, brilliant. Okay, what's to the right of the park? What's to the right of the park? That's it this side, and that's the hospital. What's in the middle of the airport and the fire station? Okay, so that one's the toy shop, brilliant. So, let's have a little look at your first question today. And for today, you're going to need to turn to page 32. I'm getting towards the end of this booklet now because we've been working so hard. Okay, here we go then. So it says, draw a triangle in the top left-hand square. So here we've got some squares. We've got to find the top left. Now have a little think. Which side is the left? Can you remember? Okay, you've got to draw me a square. Oh no, sorry, you've got to draw a triangle in that square. Once you've done that, then you're going to have a go at drawing a circle in the bottom right hand square. Okay, so think which side is the right. Remember, it's the opposite of left. And then colour in the middle square. So which square is in the middle of all of those squares? You're going to colour that in. And then your next question is asking you is 7 centimetres long, and then to label it. So I'm going to have a go. Okay, so I know that each box is a centimetre, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So there's my line, my 7 centimetre line, and I'm going to label it using the words left and right. Okay, so if we go back to your booklet again, Year 4, that's what question 2 is asking you to do. It's asking you to use a pencil and a ruler to draw a line that's 10 centimetres long, and then write the word left and right at the ends, making sure we've got them in the correct order. Okay, so which is your left, which is your right. Okay. And then your last question is a little bit like a maze. You've got to follow some instructions to get out of the maze. So I've got a maze and I've got some instructions, okay. So I'm going to start here. And it's firstly telling me to go right. So I've got to go right. Let's take that one off. Then it's asking me to go forward. Then I've got to go left. And once I've gone left, I've got to go forward again. What's my next instruction, Year 4? Which direction have I got to go in next? Okay, so I've got to go right. And then I've got to go forward. So I followed some instructions that use positional language. They tell us the direction to travel in. And that's what your last question is asking you. Okay, so it says, follow the directions through the rabbit warren. Colour in the carrot where you finish. Okay, so we've got a rabbit here, we've got an arrow telling us to go forward. It says, go forward and take the second right. So we're not going to go right straight away, we've got to take the second right. And then once you've done that, you've got to go to the first carrot on the left. Okay, so see if you can figure out which carrot you would end up at. And you've got to colour that carrot in. Okay, so once you've decided which carrot it is, after following those instructions, you've got to colour it in. And guys, believe it or not, that's it for today. I have set you an extra challenge on my whiteboard, so let's get that up for you to have a look at. And it says to draw a maze and write a set of directions to solve it. So just like what I did here, okay, where we had a maze, that would be really simple to draw something like that. And then I wrote the instructions that we needed to follow to get out of the maze. And that's what I want you to do today. And whilst you're working, I want to hear you saying these directions. So we've got right, left, middle, forwards and backwards. I wonder in your challenge how many of those positional language you can use. Don't forget to take a picture and send it to the Year 4 email address. I can't wait to solve your mazes.